What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Colum Tyrrell Podcast, the greatest podcast this side of the Atlantic. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. You agree with that, Fonzie?
I was like, which side is he talking?
I don't know. Maybe that's like a little, maybe we need a little blurb, a little slogan, you know, rock out with your cock out type of thing.
Fuck yeah.
The Colum Tyrrell Podcast, rock out with your cock out.
That's what we're doing here.
But we're that's taken. That's already taken. We need like some sort of a new fucking, what's a good slogan? Just do it. Don't just do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, let's like rebrand, what was a McDonald's one? Ba 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 ba.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving, but we'll say I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We're not trying to fucking patronize to the urban audience. That's what McDonald's did. They go, yo, we're fly with it. That's what they showed up. They fucking rebranded. They brought in fucking Justin Timberlake to be like, ba 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 da ba. Really capture the fucking urban audience because they love rhythm. White guys are like, what is this? We wanted more of a ding, ding, ding. And then they said, we're dropping the G. It's loving. Get yourself a happy meal.
They gave
Hey, brothers and sisters, get yourself a happy meal. Kool-Aid now available at McDonald's. I'm telling you, they rebranded because they were like, white guys were like, we started reading or something. I don't know what happened. But white guys went, this ain't good for you anymore, folks. And then they rebranded. Next thing you know, every commercial, a lot of fucking...
Over 1 billion served.
Over 1 billion served.
That's what they say.
Is it?
It's kind of freaky.
But they did. That's like I'd love to be in the fucking room of a fucking big corporation, and they're just going, yo, we gotta start getting the brothers in on this shit. Just a bunch of fat Jews, and they're all wearing they have cigars and the fucking suspenders, and they're like, whoa. Well, they barely speak English. We're dropping the G. Extra cheese. All sorts of shit.
Supersize it.
Put them on the commercials. They love that. Representation. Dollar saver fucking nuggets. Fucking nuggets for fucking advertising nuggets. But there was a team of fucking white, probably women, because that's who goes into marketing, sat around and went, they had to brainstorm loving it. Loving. Some woman, some a 38-year-old young mother, but she's like a boss bitch, and she picks up her son from soccer one day, and she goes, "Yo, your friend." She's talking to Nathan. Yes, your friend, Tyrone. What does he be saying?
The one who scores all the goals.
Yeah, the one you cannot catch up with to save your life. the only one good at this sport. What does he say? How does he speak? What is the lingo amongst these? Do they still say jive turkey? She's like looking in the back. He's like on his iPad. He says loving a lot.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's bad for you. Yeah, listen, that's just the branding goes
in. A rapper actually came up with that.
A rapper?
Yeah, Pusha T. Do you know who Pusha T is?
Not really, no.
Yeah, he wrote that slogan.
Get him up there, Pusha T. I thought he was a fucking WWF guy.
It certainly sounds like one.
Doesn't he? Pusha T.
From the top ropes.
Oh, it's the jingly knee. Hit you with that jingly knee. I love that. The best thing about wrestling, when I grew up, I only watched it for about 4 weeks, to be honest. I really was. I dipped my toes in it because everyone else was into it. And then I was like, I bounced. I went in, I went, this is shit.
Yeah, dipped your toe in.
I'm watching sports. I'm watching real fucking sports. I'm actually watching a real sport.
Some man in a thong.
Dude, oh man, fucking wrestling fans can get caught. Adult male wrestling fans can get testy.
It's all just adults now.
They get testy. Yeah. They're like, I'm like, it's not a sport. It is a sport. Athleticism. It's like, yeah, so is ballet then. What the fuck are you talking about? You kidding me? And they slap their chest and they go, oh! It's crazy. Listen, each to their own. I get the drama. I don't know, some sort of weird childhood thing. Your dad was an alcoholic, and on Sundays he'd be asleep, so you'd be able to watch this and escape. Like it was like an escape from reality. You would be like, oh man, if I was Triple H spitting water all over, just some little retard kid spitting water all over your man's kitchen.
And just hearing your dad wailing your mom in the back, trying to ignore it.
Yeah, you're pretending it's not real.
Stone Cold.
Yeah. Dad's the best wrestler I've ever seen. He just gave mom the crippler crossface.
He just hit her with a Stone Cold Stunner.
Yeah, he came home drunk, took off the people's elbow to your mother. I get it. There was like an escapism.
Mom Rikishi'd father 5 times last night.
Mom, your big fat mother.
She was Rikishi'ing the neighbor.
Yeah, well, she's just ripping fucking marbles. Fucking, you walk in your fat ma, getting her ass eat by your dad. Are you Rikishi'ing water? Get out of here. I get it. You just grew up loving that shit. But like as an adult, they still like it's not real. Like, but you just say if you say it's not a sport, they go fucking storyline, athleticism, acrobatics. You know, dude, you're surrounded by retarded kids. Are you kidding me? John Cena is a fucking special kids death wish. Are you kidding me? The fucking Jim Reaper. That's just an Irish guy who kills you.
Oh, man.
The Jim Reaper. I used to say that about, there was a comedian fucking in New York. He was like, he would always take over shows. He was like so ambitious to take over shows, but he couldn't run shows at all. And I always called him the fucking Grim Reaper because, you know, if he showed up and started running the mic, it's over. That's the nail in the coffin. Anyway, yeah. What about Pusha T? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he.
Well, I think it was Booker T used to be the guy. Yeah, and they used to. But every move in wrestling is like the same move. You know, it's like one slap, but they call it something. You know, so it's like, oh, it's the fucking Mexico City smackita. And you're like, it's oh shit, it's the people smackita. So Pusha T, he was a rapper. What did he sing? I never heard of any of this shit. Did he ever sing anything like popular?
I'm trying to think. Like, nothing on the mainstream.
Listen to this. Come on, go on. Chime
Mercy,
in, David.
He's in
little Boston
he's
wigger
in
knows what's going
Lamborghini
on.
Mercy. You know that one?
No.
He's boys with Kanye, so he's one of
He's one of Kanye's friends.
Yeah.
The KFs.
The KAs, the allies.
KAs. Hardy. Make sure you stress that A. He's a KA. Yeah, would you know the songs, David? In the mean streets of fucking Massachusetts? I know. Like you and all your boys rapping?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking you and all your boys in the Patriots jersey go, yo.
Smoking strawberry games.
I did a song with Tyler, the Creator. Trouble on My Mind.
He's gay.
Classic. Yeah, that's
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
he's a gay boy. He's a gay boy.
That's a big one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Anyway, but I never got into wrestling. Whatever. So whatever. That's all I wanted to point. But so he sang the song because they wanted to sell fries to the hood. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I wonder what else was like some marketing. There was someone came up on Twitter or something that was like, there's always been these pushes for like the urban family whatever. So like, but back in the 60s they were just like, how do we sell to these? And you'll just be like a cartoon and you're like, you look at it now and you go, like, there'll just be a cartoon of a bunch of like a family sitting around all happy around a Big Mac, and like the dad, you know, like he fucking has a monocle and a watermelon under his arm or something. You're like, oh God. Someone else. No, because they do not age well. Look at McDonald's racist advertising will be funny. This will be funny because you look at it now and it's like propaganda nearly.
Yeah.
And look at some images. I bet you there's like a cartoon. I'm sure I've seen some old school cartoons of just a fucking, you know, like look at that family there to the right. What's that? What's going on there? Is this racist? What were they thinking? Check out the racist McDonald's ad from 1976. Yeah, let's check this out. Let's see what happens here. Business Insider. No, we're gonna get blocked, are we? Or do we have some sort of an ad blocker thing going on?
Look. They always drop the G.
They're dropping G's, my friend.
Dropping G's.
Listen, you gotta listen. You gotta react to the market. What can we do with the Colum? That's our blurb. We got to do it. It's a slamming good time.
They were hitting McDonald's with the Nico allegations.
Wait, I wanted to read that ad. What happened there? What was going on? We were halfway through reading the fucking thing. He goes, do your dinner timing at McDonald's. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just Robert Downey Jr. in Tropical Thunder.
Well, I do. Sup, motherfuckers?
Some nuggets, yeah.
Get those nuggies.
Jesus Christ.
When you're looking for a different place to have dinner, check out McDonald's. Why come you ain't eating at McDonald's? Chicken nuggets, just like Mama used to make. Yeah, God. I'm not me. It's not me. It's not.
We're just reading it.
Yo, the day you get out the slammer, you want yourself a Big Mac. Big Mac. Remember the guy who made you his bitch while you in jail? His name was Big Mac too. What would your last meal be if you were on death row? All right. You don't have to get dressed up.
What the hell? Yo, read the next line.
This ain't one no fancy pantsy motherfucking restaurants. You don't have to get dressed up. There's no tipping. And the kids will love it.
What the hell?
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
You can relax. You can get down. He goes, there ain't no metal detectors. Ain't no parole officers out here. Good old-fashioned McDonald's. You can relax. You can relax and get down with some good food that won't keep you waiting. Dinner timing, or what's I say?
At any timing.
Dinner timing or any timing going out is easy at McDonald's. We do it all for you people. I added the people at the end, but that's a funny little segment. Go shout out to McDonald's. Cooking, rocking it. McDonald's is, I don't know if it is anywhere else in the country. I got to start checking it out, but McDonald's in New York is hell. Oh, it is hell.
Yeah, I would never stop at one.
It's tough because you go in there, you want something that you've been there a million times. It's just easy. You don't have to think about the menu. But like nowadays, you walk in, every fucking, I think we've talked about this before with the fighting, right? Every fucking table is a mess. You can't even, it's not even, you're going with the kiosks, it's disgusting.
Touching the screen, there's like fucking snot on it.
Yeah, just some homeless guy holding the door for you, and you're like, ugh, I'll pay you to fuck off. Leave me alone. And they don't even give it. They don't even give you the option to stay anymore. They just give it to you. You got on the kiosk. The kiosk says to stay or to go. If you click stay, it's like nah.
They just throw it in a bag and throw it at you.
Yeah, they just fucking get out. They get out. That's their slogan now. Fuck off. McDonald's just nowadays is like fuck off. Like what else are you gonna do? Fuck off.
To get shit and you know it.
Yeah. Big news. Couple of things about the podcast. First of all, my date's coming up. Oh, on Thursday night. This is coming out tomorrow, right? So Thursday night, myself and the Caggy, Mr. Cajanio, Caggers. What's his nickname? Caggers?
What did you get called by your boys growing up?
What did I used to call you when you first showed up here?
Cags?
Cags? The Cag Man? Maybe. There was something like that. Mr.
Caggett? I'm still drunk.
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to Mr. Timekeeping. Fucking hell. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to be at Soul Joel's in what's it called? Potterstown? What is it?
Pottstown.
Some dump in fucking in Pennsylvania. Anyway, come on out. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Soul Joel's. I'm looking forward to it. The Cag Man himself will be opening for me. It's going to be a blast. This coming Thursday. Also, I'm going to be in Toronto in December. And then my Ireland and my UK trip. Ireland, Dublin, sold out, baby. Sold out. Sorry, you're snoozing, you're losing. I could add a second date, but I kind of don't feel like bothering. Like, I could add another show, but I just don't feel like doing it. Yeah, because yeah, fuck it. You know, you lost your opportunity to see your fucking rising star. I've been a fan! And yeah, so, but the UK tickets ain't selling well at all. So I'm going to need you to buy some tickets or reach out to a cousin. We got Glasgow, Liverpool, London, They're small rooms. It will be packed eventually, but I'd like to sell it out before fucking we head over there. So head over to columtyrrell.com. Actually, I just realized that columtyrrell.com is not even working. So maybe just go over to any of my social media accounts and you'll see in the bio that there'll be a link. Are you typing in columtyrrell.com right now? Yeah, type it in right now, live in the middle of an ad read to see if we can. No, type in columtyrrell.com. 2s.com. Let's see if this works, is it? Oh, it worked. Well, yeah, columtyrrell.com. I fixed it. I'm a tech genius. Well, give me another problem. But it wasn't working yesterday. I don't know what happened. Anyway. Also, like we said, go Birds. Go Birds. The Patreon is fucking cracking it.
It's cooking right now.
We set a goal last week at 400 Patreon subscribers. I'm going to head down with Fonzie, hang out with his dirtbag little key bump friends. We're going to go to an Eagles game. We're going to see what's up. I'm going to fucking throw a battery off a Giants fan's head.
You might just get jumped altogether.
Me?
Yeah.
Why? I'm an Eagles guy. I'm going to have half my face painted.
Okay, then you're good
in
to go.
blackface. Oh, he's one of the boys. So head over to patreon.com. And also, we're doing 2 extra episodes a week. Help support the podcast. There's that. And we got merch right now. We got merch. columtyrrell.com. Get yourself a t-shirt because the Collywood Elite shirts are fucking flying off the shelf.
Right off the shelf.
The other shirts no one likes. I'm not going to make them again. But the Collywood Elite shirt, that's a solid shirt. That's a solid shirt.
That's a good one.
Can't go wrong with that. And there's always something I forget to plug, but who the fuck knows, whatever.
Make sure you subscribe because we're trying to get to 20K subscribers. So Colum has to take me and Davey out to a nice steak dinner on his dime. So please subscribe because I haven't eaten in weeks. Yeah,
we're supposed to be going to Spark Steakhouse when we hit 20,000 subs. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to pay for that. So it's taking a little longer than expected. So whatever. Hit like, subscribe maybe. Do your boy a favor. Because if we go, we're only getting apps. Hope you like fucking cream spinach.
We're going to have to do the dishes when we're done.
We're sharing a side of mac and cheese and then we're out of there. Then we're hitting McDonald's. Because I'm loving it. Boys, let's be honest for a second. All right? If you're like me, if you were born in 1990 or anywhere thereabouts, right? If you're at the age where you can remember when the towers fell, you're not getting hard. We don't get that. That's like a boomer thing. Erections, affording a house, and getting hard for your fat wife, that's like an old-fashioned boomer thing. We don't do it. We were brought up on Jenna Jameson getting smacked in the head with a baseball bat, and it's the only way we can even fucking get motion down there. All right? Donkey punching and shitting in cups. That's what we were brought up on. And now, regular women, they don't crack that fucking itch. You know what it's like. They're real. Something about a real woman is disgusting. But, thank God, and I mean this, and I will die on this hill, Blue Chew is here to save the day, boys. And even if you have an okay cock, I don't know what that's like. I'm a below, across the board, my cock is just a bad score. If this was Dancing with the Stars, week 1, going home. But I had a good time. I'm glad I raised some money for some cancer patients. My dick is going home. But if I was juiced up, I'm winning that thing. Make no mistake about it. Me versus, I don't know who's on that show. Who's on that show? Michael Strahan. Me versus that guy, Michael Strahan. I'm winning it. Blue Chew will change your life. I'm telling you, it's like it's like cracking open a girl with the end of a broomstick. You could snap it in half. I've heard the legends before of some guy go, "Oh, I broke my cock." I was like, what? I've never been hard enough to break anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Blue Chew has changed all that. Try it today. You trust me. Trust me. If anything, after Blue Chew, the only complaint is that like you're fucking too long, and then the girl starts to go like, "Why can't I make you come?" It's like, "'Cause I'm juiced up. I'm juiced up," and you're getting. That's the problem. The other side of the coin is that they're kind of like they feel like they're ugly. Why can't you come? And they go, "'Cause I'm fucking Blue Chewed," and you whip out your big blue tongue, like you just went down on a Smurf. That's what. Blue Chew's solid. I've genuinely, none of this is from the script. I'm telling you about Blue Chew. I wouldn't touch my girl with a stick. Blue Chew? Bend her over, turn the lights off, think about her sister. It saved my relationship. If you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, chew it and do it. Have better sex. You can scroll down. Try Blue Chew when you use the promo code Colum, COLUM, at checkout, and all you got to do is pay $5 shipping. That's bluechew.com, promo code Colum, COLUM, to receive your first month free. A month? I don't know what. It depends what's that. Because, like, for me, that could be a year. I'm going to be honest. For me, a month for you could be a year for me. If you're Dominican, this is a couple of days. If you're Irish, the problem is you won't use them in time. I'm being honest. What do you want? They go out a date. The green shoes. Listen, visit bluechew.com today. Use the promo code Colum. Your cock and your side chick will thank you. Look, boys, your dick's getting hard just looking at me, right? If there was a woman watching this show, she'd be aroused right now. Look at this drip. Dripology. I'm sorry for dripping, because that's just what I do. You know that song? One of these days I'll get some clothes and drip all over you. Some fucking rapper sang it, all right? It's not like a white guy thing. I'm a mayor of just... Listen, boys, I think I look slick as shit in my brand new True Classics. Use the promo code Collie straight away. Support for today's episode comes from True Classics. They have reinvented how shirts hang off you. Genuinely, shirts never fit me much longer after a couple of washes. And everyone's talking about how, look at this. What color is that? Fucking army green, yeah. Army green, yeah, it looks solid, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Most shirts, they won't fit your arms like this. Obviously, I've been working out. Everyone's been talking about it. I'm looking fucking swole. And this is the type of thing you want. Plain shirts is what's in. Classic, bang. You go to HMV, you look like a fruit cake. I don't know how to save that. I couldn't save it. I was trying to save what I was saying.
So close.
You look like a fucking... You do. Well, let's be honest. If you're a straight man, you don't want to look like a fucking an H&M shopper. You want to look like a fucking beast like me, the Collie beast. These are solid shirts, and they're plain. That's the way it is. Look at Louis C.K. Sex magnet, plain shirt. That's the way it is. And he could actually use some True Classics, to be honest. Do not drop the ball on this. I'm telling you, boys, this is the future. You are going to see me looking great every week wearing my True Classic shirts. You can get 25%. That's a quarter. Are you kidding me? Giving it away. Get 25% off at trueclassics.com with the promo code Collie, COLLIE. Free shipping is included on purchases over $100. That's fucking $100. That's like a year's supply of shirts. This is an incredible deal. That's 25% at trueclassics.com. Use the promo code Collie. Head out, watch the Phillies win the fucking World Series and get yourself some fucking trash bag from South New Jersey. Because you'll be looking good in a shirt that fits them that doesn't have blood stains on it. Back to the show. Anyway, how are you doing? You all right?
I'm all right. I'm very hungover.
Hungover?
Hungover. How do you say it, motherfucker?
I don't know, but you said hungover. It's like 2 G's.
I'm hungry and I'm hung.
So what happened last night? Phillies got into the World Series. Woo.
Yeah. First time in 13 years, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a bigger party than when they elected the first black president.
Was that a big party?
It was not in my town.
Let's just say there was a lot of crosses burnt. Let's just say we were very racist. If you know what I mean. If you want to read between the lines. Let's just say me and all my friends weren't happy about progress. If you know what I'm saying. Turned the White House into a fucking zoo, if you ask me. If you ask me. If you know what I'm saying. If you read between... If you... A wink, wink, and a nudge. It's like, that's not even... Let's just say I don't like them, if you know what I mean. Classic Philly banter. When Biden got in, it was fun. New York City, it was a fucking fun, like...
People were celebrating.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking benders were out celebrating. Yeah. But it was like there was an energy in the air. Like it was just like there was a fun energy. People were out drinking all the pub because it was still COVID-y. So like there was like the day drinking shit going on. Union Square was just packed full of people drinking margaritas to go. A bunch of blue-haired fucking lesbians were out just like wee. It was like fun, but it was like I don't care who wins. It's fun to be involved in that team.
Right.
You know, I couldn't give a fuck. I was like kind of actually happy that Biden fucking won.
Yeah, no, I mean,
because it was just getting exhausting.
Exactly. Did they board shit up though, like in preparation for if he didn't?
They might have. There was a lot going on.
Because it was like that in LA. Like
there was a lot of protests going on at the time. There was a lot of peaceful protests going on where a lot of mom and pop shops got the fucking 2x4s cracked over their head, and a lot of their homemade jewelry stolen. During these peaceful protests.
And the liberal paradise of New York City.
Did you ever see that video of they're at like some house, there's like an apartment and there's a bunch of like college kids or whatever.
Yep.
And they're like pointing at the BLM fucking protest.
Yeah.
And they're like, woo! And then they start throwing
the fucking brick goes right through the window. The guy's like,
we're on your side! We're with you!
And then, fuck you!
And then he hits the other. That's funny.
That's great.
No matter what your views are, that is funny.
Yeah.
To be like, I'm with you, and then they fucking smack you. People had signs up, remember saying black on, please. Please. And it was like, that's what you get.
It's absolutely insane time.
It was nuts that we lived through that, man.
Yeah.
And then at least we can all laugh about it now.
It's like we just act like it never even happened.
Yeah, but the city was all boarded up. But it was a fun, genuine, when Biden won, it was just like there was a fun fucking vibe. There's a few times you catch that when everyone gets out, they start day drinking, they're kind of happy. Sports is a good one for the city to get out like that. You know, in Ireland, it's just like the summer. Like we only have, I'd say at most, the whole summer, if you're lucky, 14 days of like solid good weather. Like it's fine, but like we mean high 70s like weather where the sky is blue and every pub is packed.
Yeah.
Because everyone leaves work early and stuff because your boss is just like Fred Flintstone. Yeah, but it just broke 62. Go. And everyone runs down to the pub. Everyone's like with their top
bathing suits and shit.
Yeah, everyone has their tops off, freezing. Yeah, that's a good day. Ireland in the summer is a fucking solid vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's only a few days, but that's fucking good. I remember one year we were playing cricket. Ireland were playing cricket in the Cricket World Cup or some other fucking... Who knows? I've never watched a game of cricket in my life. But we were beating... Cricket's a long day. It's a long sport. It's like fucking twice the length of baseball. Like, it's a long-ass game. Mm-hmm. And we were beating England. And then there's like words that just spread around like social media in Ireland. There's like, we're beating England. In what? Doesn't matter. Come on. So then all the pubs just started filling up. And then I remember like we're all watching the game. No one knows the rules. Because it's like... No one plays it unless you're a posh prick or you're from some Indian country or like Jamaica or something. Mm-hmm. No one actually plays cricket. No one knows the rules. I remember, one time the ball rolled all the way and like bounced over some little thing. And then we were like, huh? And then some guy was like, that's good. We're like, ah! Oi. Yeah, but so where did you go out last night?
I was just at like a bar right around my house in South Jersey, like 20 minutes from the stadium. So
oh, really?
It's just like packed. You could see the skyline from like right outside the bar, and it's just like there's a train station, so people are coming back from the game.
Oh yeah,
going to the game from there.
Just going nuts.
It was. I blacked out at the second inning. I'm like,
sure you did. There was if you were posting follow fucking Fonzie on social media. You were like had your ski goggles on, and
yeah. We showed up to the bar with a case of champagne, and me and my boys had ski goggles on, just ready to fucking
champagne.
Celebrate.
Or are we talking prosecco?
We're talking
brute. We're talking
stuff that's on the bottom of the shelf that just had dust on it. You know what I mean?
Just fizzy wine. It's called. Yeah. You're like that'll do. Let's go.
There's all my fucking eyes are getting squirted and shit. It was very fun though.
Yeah, I guess it's good for the city. Whatever. I don't understand. Like, I don't remember crazy celebrating semifinals too often though. Like whatever. Getting into the final. I don't think that's as big.
Baseball, like definitely, even the players will say that. The players will be like, I don't give a fuck about this trophy, but like, it's like, the 2 leagues, you win your league, so that's still like something to be. You're the champion of the 16
I
teams.
get it, but just as a foreigner,
Right.
Celebrating the semifinals is a bit nuts.
Yeah.
You know? That's to me.
No, yeah, I understand.
Because usually what happens is then if you're fucking with the semifinals, you go, oh shit, final is in like 2 weeks.
Right.
We have to save ourselves for that. That's kind of how it works. Then the final obviously going on. There's two things I don't like. Yeah, I don't like celebrating the semifinals, as we would call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate during the Super Bowl when people wear their team's shirts.
Like to the Super Bowl?
Or just around when they're not in it.
Right.
Like, there's a tradition that some people do where it's like at the end of the year, no matter what team it is, you wear your team and they're not in it. It's beyond gay.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it. When I showed up, I was like, what the fuck is this? Some retard in a Raven shirt, some chick wearing her boyfriend's shirt. No, you're either in it or you're not. You fucking can't be just showing up wearing shit. Like
if you're at the Super Bowl, I don't mind it, I guess, because you're like repping where you're from, but still, it's like
even
the
then,
fuck even
it's
doing
crazy.
here? Yeah.
It's crazy.
Right.
You're not a real fan if you're at a Super Bowl, by the way.
Yeah.
Who the fuck the Super Bowl is just again full of those fucking the KEs,
the fucking yuppies.
The marketing campaign. And they go, they're all just with a cigar in their mouth, looking like Winston Churchill. That's who's running the country.
It's a fucking concert. The halftime show's an hour long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. It's like fucking. It's always
annoying.
It's always shit. Yeah. But congratulations. So what are your plans now for the fucking final? I'm gonna have to try to get down one of the days.
I mean, for one of the home games,
have a look at the. Can you have a look at? Oh, there's some videos of. Yes, you have a video. I show some of this. So this is Broad Street, where all the fucking, like we said in the Kevin Ryan episode. Go back, check out the other day. That there's like it's like a beacon of just for dirtbags to just show up here. Oh look, here he is, all greased up. learned that from his mother.
In a Flyers jersey too.
Yeah, well, it's all the same thing, right?
Right. But the Flyers jersey, those are the trashiest fellas.
Are they really?
Oh yeah, the hockey hooligans.
The hockey hooligans, are they cheap?
They'll just
do any of these poles ever fall over?
Nah.
So there you go. This is the squad down there on Broad Street.
There's so many fucking people down there, yeah. I didn't make it over there. That was a little too much for me on a Sunday night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny when you're not used to it. I remember watching one of the years Dublin got into the final of the All-Ireland, and we didn't have tickets, but we went down to one of the fucking went down to the fucking the pub closest to the stadium,
right?
And it's packed, And I'll never forget two of the boys brought their girlfriends with them, and it was. I remember just being so angry, so angry, because the girls they don't know the rules. They're like, hey, yeah, but we have to do something. It's the final. It's like you wouldn't even know.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
They don't know. Shut the fuck up. Outrageous. And then one of them started crying because it's crazy. It's over capacity, and you're like this in a pub, and the waves kind of would start where whoa.
Yep.
And you're talking in the middle of a pub, whoa. And then people are throwing drinks over each other's head.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a penalty at one point, and I remember with my point, I downed it because I was because what happens is everyone starts going crazy. Your point goes everywhere. And I was like, quick.
I'm fucking losing this.
I needed the money. I needed the beer. I remember she was crying. I remember I told my dad too. I was like, "Fucking two of the girlfriends are coming," and he goes, "That's blasphemy." He said that's blasphemy. Yeah, but that was it exactly because if you weren't used to it, I was like, "You got to down this," because the next thing you know, fucking goes nuts.
Yeah, it's for the boys. It's for the lads.
Sports are for the boys.
Absolutely.
You have BravoCon. You have cleaning the house. You have your own little thing. Gossiping. Cheating on your husband. You've got your things. We've all got our hobbies. We've got sports. You have cheating on your husband. You never see us trying to cheat on our husbands. Right? Let's have our own little thing. You get it? You fucking horse.
Who was?
So that's down Broad Street. But it's not going to be anything check out the dates for next week. So maybe we'll head down. But we are trying to do the Eagles game, hopefully before the year ends. We're only a couple of fucking people away. So head over to patreon.com. You get 2 extra episodes a week. And it's where we actually say all the real tasty, salty stuff.
Very juicy.
That's where we have no holds barred. Is that the expression? That's one of those expressions I've never really learned, but I should have just mumbled it. Yeah, no holds barred. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're asking the wrong guy. You said that. I was like, yeah, exactly.
No holds barred. That'd be something. So the times. So what? Next week we got the Phillies at the Astros. I got a question. Is that Houston?
That's Houston. Yes, correct.
I was pretty angry though that the Phillies fucking, because I did like that song so much. That's what's in. Philly's gonna lose. Let's go Goose. That's what's in. We're those boys right now.
I would love to see them.
I want to. Yeah, they're just like crying in their BMWs today. You know they're the richest guys ever.
Yeah.
You know they don't need Blue Chew. Those guys are cracking up in their wives. Yeah, their Asian wives. Every single one of them has an Asian wife. So we got Friday, Phillies at the Astros. Saturday, Phillies at the Astros. Monday,
that kind of
Halloween.
Yeah.
Will everyone be dressed up as Mexicans and shit, or what's going on? What do you?
Maybe.
Yeah, so a couple of guys with sombreros and go, "Hey, Halloween!" What? No, I just had home. I don't know how to do the Philly. I always forget it. Covered my news at home.
Fucking crushing Bud Lights down at Xfinity.
Yeah, so we got the Phillies on Monday.
That's what sucks though. Like all the home games are just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
And then we'll be back to fucking Friday.
To Houston. So if it goes
chances it's going 6 games though.
Hopefully.
It has to, right?
Yeah, people think like we're big underdogs. Astros are supposed to fuck us up, but it's what they said the last 3 rounds.
Are you kidding me? Never write out the Phillies. Are you kidding me?
I wish we played the
Phillies
Yankees.
are known for winning the World Series all the time. That's like their thing.
One thing that's crazy though is the only like 3 times the Phillies won the World Series, there's been an economic fucking like crisis.
I heard that, yeah.
So
this is like the telltale.
Make sure you get your cash out of the bank.
This is like the Mayans, like the prediction. You know, every time the Phillies fucking, if you see 10 guys on lampposts, you know, sell. That's if you see a cop car in South Jersey on fire,
flipped over.
Sell. Time to buy crypto, my friend, because the fiat is going down. Yeah. Anyway, so that'd be fun. We'll figure out something. If I can't to get down though, what day would we get down to? How do we get tickets without costing $500?
There's going to be like a raffle thing that opens up probably within the next day or 2. It's like ran by MLB. So if you get into the waiting room, you can get it at like market value instead of.
What's market value?
I don't know what it will be for the World Series. I almost got tickets for this weekend and it would only have been like $150 because they just give it to you first come, first serve.
Okay.
But then people resell it and you get fucked.
Well, I'll head down and I'll wear my Mets jersey. Let's see what happens there, will we? That's like a Mr. Beast video. $1 million if you can survive a Phillies game in a Mets jersey.
Honestly.
I'm Cepedez or Cespedes or whoever the fuck back in the back of my shirt. I don't know. The last I got too fat for that shirt. I bought a Mets jersey and it's just nameless shirts.
Oh, it just doesn't even have a guy's name on it?
I don't like having a guy on my back.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
No, it's just so stupid. You buy the guy, he leaves, he goes back to the fucking Dominican Republic the following season, you're just walking around. Or he plays on the opposite team and he's like, right. It just doesn't make sense. It's just a nice plain shirt. Or maybe I should have something like fucking Big Dick number 1 or something. Right? Maybe I should have something wacky like that.
Something silly.
Yeah. The K's shall not replace us. And it's just a lantern in the middle. It's the number 1, but it's a lantern. Something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
I can have something silly.
But if they do win, what we should do is do the parade, because the parade is the fucking craziest thing ever.
Oh, it is? What?
If they win, it's just a party on Broad Street, but it's like the entire day.
And they go down on a fucking bus or whatever? Yeah, all right, that sounds more sense. I don't want to spend $150
That makes more sense,
tickets.
yeah. So we just take the train up and just...
So what, is there a way for me to get these tickets and then sell them on for a profit?
If you get into the waiting room, but they give everybody a season tickets like first, and then
of course
people like who are families of the fucking people in the organization.
So there's like only about 12.
We're probably not getting tickets even if we wanted to.
Did you ever hear the little thing called the luck of the Irish? You know, that's a real thing. Okay. That's a real thing. All right, well, good. Like, look, I hope the Phillies win. I asked Tommy Pope to come in today. He only texted me back today going, sorry, man, Phillies.
Did he?
Yeah, I go, I know you're watching the game.
Yeah.
But Tommy's a big baseball guy. I think
really?
I'd argue that Tommy might be, like, baseball might be his fucking sport.
His number one,
he's going to come in during the week.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was been listening to Bobby Kelly's pod. Not Bobby Kelly. I was listening to Bobby Kelly. He's doing the rounds. Go check out his special, Kill Box, available to download from Louis C.K.'s thing. I should watch that. Should we just watch it here? Should we download and have a little fucking Bobby Kelly night and we all just take edibles or something? Would your girlfriend allow you to stay out two nights in a row? I'm sure you're in the doghouse, right?
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
You thought you were you thought you were 50 Cent covering whores and champagne in a giant fucking.
I'll pull up the video too on the screen right here for the viewers at
just
home.
a Philly version of a 2000 hip hop video.
Yeah,
where he just covers some bitch in fizzy lemonade. No, it's champagne. It's not. How are things at home? Good? Yeah,
we're gonna find out tonight.
Yeah. Listen, dude, you're young. You're young. Get rid of them. Sleep here.
Say the word, cuz.
Sleeping bag. You got one of those little I'm gonna come in there one day and there'll be a little those little hot pot stove things for you to fry up some bacon or something. I'll walk in.
Cooking eggs out the window.
Yeah. I'll come in. Why is there a stink of smell of sausage in here?
I'm feeding all the tenants.
Yeah. Oh, the boys come down with their wok from upstairs. That little stir fry with the fucking laundry mat upstairs. Yeah. That's how there was a fire. They weren't fucking. Remember the fire? That was they were making egg fried rice. That's what they were doing. It's the fucking General Chow's. It's like, you guys actually eat this shit? That'd be so fun. Head over to some fucking Chinese guy's house. You have to sit on the floor or whatever, and they actually make you General Chow's, and you're like, you actually eat this? I thought we were mocking you. I thought General Chow's was just making fun of your culture. This is real? What? Who invented you? Google that.
It's not Chow's. It's General TSO. It's TSO, not Chow.
It's not Chow?
No.
I've been saying Chow.
Yeah, that's why you've been getting the worst Chinese food every time you order.
I've been saying General Chow's. Like an Italian guy. See you later. Ciao. Ciao Bella. It's TSL. TSL's.
Yes.
It's not first of all, it's not TSL's.
It's so.
TSO. Did you say ow?
TSO.
You said TSL's. What's the origination of the fucking General Chow's?
I think an actual army general or some shit.
There's no fucking way I'm
just pulling that out of my ass.
The Prince of Beijing fucking made this after he conquered fucking Japan.
Fucking harikari'd himself.
What's the origin? Harikari? On the side, please, yeah. Can I get a General Chow's with the harikari on the side there?
The guy's like, all right.
They're just saying shit to me. They're like, look at this fucking retard. That's what they're saying.
You're going to get booked on SNL.
The dish has been associated with zero. Can you zoom in on that? That camera, I don't know if my eyes are bad or this is just
maximize the window too.
Yeah, come on, for fuck's sake. Rookie of the year. This is your wheelhouse, bro. Fucking food recipes? You kidding me, Dave? This is Davey's fucking bread and butter. This has been, what's that say? Read it out to us, come on.
Yeah, so it was associated with there was a General Tso, but he had
never. Tso?
Yeah.
TSO.
General Tso.
The T is silent.
He had never heard.
And that creates a chow. I don't know why I've been saying that my whole life.
That's so fucking funny.
We don't have it in Ireland. We've got different variations. Our Chinese food is different to your Chinese food.
So maybe
keep talking. Tell us the fucking story.
Okay, so there was one. He had nothing to do with the dish. They interviewed his descendants. They said, "Yeah, we have nothing to do with it." That was it.
No, they could have. Yeah. They could have claimed
You're fucking fumbling the bag there.
That's a fucking. We just said we claimed it. We made it. I know.
I'm general fucking.
Yeah, anyway, but listen, I did Bobby Kelly's podcast, so we'll hang out here one night. Maybe we'll have a little slumber party. We'll watch Bobby Kelly's podcast, crack up with some beers or something. Sorry, it's special, available at louisck.com or something like that. But I did his. So when Bobby Kelly, and I love Bobby. Everyone loves Bobby. Bobby left at one point and bought himself a caravan in the woods. Him and his family live in a caravan up in fucking New Hampshire, a tiny home they call it, whatever. It's a caravan, right? And but he used it as an opportunity because he was a fucking monster at one point. He looked like something that crawled out of a mountain. He looked like one of those weird things that they find at the bottom of the ocean. And you go, what is that? Like they look like a hippo.
Thought it was extinct.
They look like a hippo, but they've got tiny little shark teeth. And you're like, what the fuck is that? What is that? I don't want to go down there. But Bobby was looking bad, but he went off to the wilderness. He pretty much just didn't buy any food. So he cut out sugar. He started exercising. Who knew the complexities of losing weight was moving your body and not eating dog shit all day? That was so I did his podcast, and it's the first time he came back, and he's like lost like 100 pounds. He's looking fucking human again. And it's like, you're proud of him. And he's talking about all this like sugars and caffeine. He's cut out this, and he's exercising, and he's doing meditation and all. And you're like, but he won't stop talking about it because, you know, obviously like fat cunts, they're delighted to tell you that they're no longer a fat guy. Even though he still does, it's not like he's got work to do. Bobbert, right? He's got work to go. He ain't no Bill Burr, I tell you. Bill Burr's shredded. But so you're listening to him about all this horse shit, right? Go on and on and on about all the fucking, which is, I think it's only an American thing where he's like, literally all he said was he stopped eating bad food and started moving. Like one of his big things, he's like, you just gotta move, dude. You gotta just move. It's like, that's like you're fucking 50. You just learned you have to move. What's going on in America? Moving is like what? Never heard of it. Just retards on fucking those like really mobility scooters and stuff like that. That's the problem. You know, that was the problem. Once we started making places accessible to people in wheelchairs, everyone decided now's my time to be a fatty. This is my opportunity. Doctors do say though, if they give you a mobility scooter, you're fucked. That's the end of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you've lost. It's obviously different if you're banged up with MS or whatever the fuck takes away your knees. I don't know. But if you're just a fat bitch and you start going, you know what? My legs can't handle my legs can only handle the weight of a human. Unfortunately, I wasn't born with rhino legs. So they're just walking, just in Walmart, picking up some sort of a Christian shirt in quadruple XL. It's like a different number XL. But anyway, so I'm sitting there for like an hour and a half, whatever. He's talking about all his weight loss. I'm proud of him, and I'm happy for Bobby. Yeah, he'll be around for years, because I did think Bobby was going to be the first great comedian that I know that would like fucking.
Oh yeah.
Well, he had to. The fucking state of the cunt. Did you see the size of him? Yeah. But not for me to pry, right? So I'm listening to him, whatever, and then I listened to him on fucking Joe Rogan. Great interview. Mm-hmm. About an hour in, they're like, about the weight loss. He goes, yeah, you know, I'm doing all this, I'm doing all that. He goes, I got the fucking gastric sleeve, I did all this. You're like, wait. You got your stomach stapled. He got half his stomach is gone. He's not allowed to have a full stomach. He abuses it. Like, it's only in America too where they go, yo, you're not trusted with a whole stomach. You're not allowed to have a full belly. You're give me half of that. And you'll get this back after you do your chores. But like, so like, fuck, it's just so funny that he never mentioned it. I sat there for an hour and a half listening to his weight loss and health tips, and in the end, he had surgery. The bollocks. I love Bobby, but it's so funny.
That's amazing.
It's incredible that he just did that for an hour and a half. I'm listening to him talking about calories and shit. And he never once mentioned that he was fucking in a hospital for a week while they removed half his belly. But good on for Bobby. Go support his podcast. I'd love to get him on the podcast, but we got to get smaller chairs. That is an issue. Is Foley coming up here? Because I don't know what we're going to do. Bring in the futon. Are you a fat son of a cunt? Well, we've got the newest, latest, incredible technology for you. All right. Personal trainers cost a whole lot of money. I actually messaged someone recently about a personal trainer, and they were like, oh, yo, I've got this guy. He's the best guy, whatever, and he's cheap as hell. And I was like, oh, yes. And he's like, he'll hook you up. And it's like $200 for a 25-minute session or some shit. And he's like, it's like, you know, it's an MMA fusion horse shit where you're just like, it's for like pregnant chicks who just like slap pads and things like that. Anyway. But this is the latest sensation. It's called Fitbot. It's a new app that tailors an exercise program just for your goals. So whether you're a fat guy trying to lose weight, or whether you're like a skinny guy trying to gain muscle, or whether you have dumbbells at home, whether you don't have equipment, it will be tailored directly for you. And this is going to save you hundreds of dollars while getting fucking fuckable. What are we doing here, guys? We're trying to get fucking late. What else is there? There's nothing. I started using it just a few weeks ago. As you can tell, I'm fucking the Gaines. Fucking Gainesville. Collie muscles. You think this is easy? No. Every day I'm fucking up there. I'm doing things. I'm lifting stuff. I'm walking around. And it's all thanks to Fitbod. Join Fitbod today and build a routine that grows with you without slimming down your wallet. That's nice. That's a nice little slogan. Get 25% off your subscription. That's incredible. That's a quarter. That'll save you. You're already saving money by not getting a personal trainer. And you're also getting 25% off. Try the app for free when you sign up now at fitbod.com/column. Is that Fitbod? Fitbod.me? All right. Well, we don't have to edit this then. Get 25% off your subscription. Get 25% off your subscription now. Plus, you can download the app for free when you sign up now with fitbod.me/column. That's fitbod.me/column. COLUM. Do it now today. Your body will thank you, and you will go out and you'll get some sweet, sweet, sweet vagina. Oh shit! We'll talk about that on the podcast, on the Patreon, coming up after the break. We got some questions. We got to create a jingle. If any of you guys are jingle guys, can you contact me? I'm not going to pay you any money because it's not that important. But if you're a jingle guy and you can create like some sound effects and stuff like that, what we want is a questions from the Patreon. Like a kind of a real questions from the Patreon. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe doing a Japanese accent just to fucking
General Chow's.
Maybe be General Chow's war chant before you went and conquered. Can't even pretend to guess. Can't even Mongolia maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
All right. So listen, like the way we end all the free episodes is we do some questions from the fans, and if you want your questions answered, head off to patreon.com, and there's every week we do a post, and you can get your questions in. Josh Russo says, "I'm going to Ireland with my wife next week. You got any advice on cool shit to do?" Do you want to take this one? Do you want to take this one, Fonzie? Let's start off with Fonzie. Try answer this question.
Well, don't go to the Temple Bar because two of my buds got fucking jumped and robbed there. So
what were they doing?
They're watching the Phillies game.
Nah, they were up to no good. They were easy mark.
It's a crosshair on your back.
They had their cap on backwards and everything. Look at these Yanks. I'm taking their money.
They definitely both had their
their caps on backwards, and they had some shit tattoo. For sure.
100% both of my boys. They both got long hair too.
You know them? Yeah, and they were probably wearing some stupid Guinness shirt that they bought earlier that day at the fucking factory.
They were totally at the Jameson.
They were marks.
Factory,
yeah, they were marks, dude. They saw
marks.
It was easy pickings. Are you kidding me? Some guy touched them on the shoulder, turned around, bang! Stole. Yeah, so head over to Temple Bar. Just don't be a drunk fucking retard asking for Yingling. What you mean? Just going through all this shit.
Yeah, they probably deserved it.
Oh yeah, cheesesteak and a Yingling. They were like, what? Listen, all I know is no one's ever. I've never talked to anyone as an adult who's gone to Ireland and not had a great time. It is one of the best trips you'll go to. Obviously, check out all the pubs. Google Victorian pubs because there's a bunch of pubs that were built in like the 1800s in Dublin. There used to be a lot of them, and then during the 60s when bars became trendy, there was like different style of like lighting and shit like that.
Right.
A lot of these old pubs became like they stopped being as busy, so a lot of them renovated into like these new stuff. But a lot of the other pubs were just like, nah, fuck that. I'd rather have no one in my pub. And then what happened is then the cycle came back, and now you're sitting in these pubs. There's no TVs, there's no music. It's just solid craftsmanship, fucking really solid shit. And then like maybe if you're lucky, some guy whip out a guitar, and then they all start singing Wonderwall or some sort of Death to the Queen style. I want to kick a Protestant in the face. Something like that. Hut-diddly, kick the Huns in the cunt. We got the no potatoes and the fucking diddly. All the songs are like that. Just, oh, the fuck the British cunts. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun singing death to the British.
Hell yeah.
The diddly hop, 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 yeah. You want to listen to this? We're down to get your kids and kill your kids. Are fucking British. Like, wait, what was that?
Wait, hold on.
Sounds fun. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Go out. You can go to Temple Bar if you want, because that's like the main section of the city, but Irish people don't really go. But if you do go to Temple Bar, head over to the Halfpenny Bridge Inn. That's a good bar. The Palace is a solid place. Everywhere else around there you want to avoid. And try get out of the city, head out to like Houghton, Malahide. And Dublin's like the same as anywhere else. So I'm sure you go out, do all the West Coast shit, the Cliffs of Moher. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Cliffs? Oh, you know the Cliffs of Moher?
Yeah. Not personally, but
but you've been told.
Seen photos.
We'll figure it out. That's a real goal of mine someday, and hopefully I'll start implementing it this year. First of all, I'm gonna start going back to Ireland more because I missed my folks. Got to get the accent back, things like that. I'm gonna start up like a local podcast there because the podcast scene stinks. Like there's no comedians really doing anything. So, but like, because being in America, it's like a crystal ball. It's like you just know what's going. So there's like English comedians, just if they're smart, they just look what the Americans are doing. Like look what Schultz did, and then go, all right, we'll be the first people to do it over here. You know,
right?
That's like the same with all companies. Like there's people who their whole goal is just to come to America, have a look at like some random like, what's this, a Subway sandwich? Fucking. These sandwiches, they sell sandwiches. Someone came up with a great idea.
You make your own, it's crazy.
They're selling a sandwich in a what? It's crazy. Yeah, so I'm going to go back, I'm going to do that. And then my goal would be to have like a fucking killer, like create my own Irish festival, just to bring the boys over from from the States, Maybe have a couple of my local comedian friends and stuff like that. But that'd be just a small little Irish festival. We head out in the asshole of nowhere too, like rural Ireland, where it's like they don't have the eco structure to
like no plumbing,
dude. Yeah, no, but they just like they don't have the space for an influx of 28 people. like their places, they're in the weeds everywhere, sold out of food. They have nowhere to stay. They're ringing their cousin, going, "Have you got a shed? With all the Yanks are over." The Yanks show up. We're gonna need more fries. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's a real goal of mine. But go to Ireland, you'll have fun. Everyone, yeah. I promise you, no one's ever came back from Ireland and didn't say they'd have a fucking blast. And Dublin's I didn't know this. Dublin's a party city. So like every night, everyone's out boozing, like proper late. Like it's like it's 4 o'clock, but everyone stays out till 4.
Right.
Like in New York, it's like it's open till 4, but everyone's like, it's 11:30. Better go home. And what are you nuts? Are you nuts? You better drag me out. They had the rules. All right. Yeah. So go. Okay. Here's another question from the Patreon. Smitty Smith. I'm not gonna answer that question because this one, Fonzie can join in on this one. Sorry, here's a different one. Smitty Smith, I'm sorry, but your question is being rejected.
Try again next week.
Try again next. I'm sorry, folks. It's a raffle. It's a complete. It's not up to me. It's a spontaneous raffle. Look, it's fair and square. Your name shouldn't be Smitty Smith. How about that? Come back again with a better name. All right, Patrick Pissed our pants. Colum, you need an advice show called Colum's Column. It's not bad. My question is this. I'm a regular straight ass guy that makes jokes. And I said that something was gay while I was drinking with the boys. On the boys. Problem is I was with a group that included my best friend's coworker who is gay as hell. How do I smooth things over with my friend who could be in trouble? I've thought about calling his job myself, but that might be too far. Thanks very much for your question, Patrick Pisterpants. Do you want to take it, Fonzie? What would you say?
I would say definitely don't call the man's place.
No, you show up. If you want to mend things over, show up with a shirt that says like I heart homos and a big bouquet of flowers. You know what these gays are like. and just be like, and play some music outside.
Like fucking John Cusack.
Play some music. Everybody dance now. Bam, 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 bam.
No. You gotta play YMCA by the Village People.
Fucking some Taylor Swift and I can't forget. I can't say that with you. That's how you win them over. Obviously, you got to go big gesture. Get a big gesture. Get them some tickets to watch what happens live. Do something like that. You know. How do you apologize to a gay man?
Yeah, or just apologize to the man next time you see him. Say, hey, I didn't mean any offense.
Yeah, just go, yo,
don't be so gay.
Seriously, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean gay as in like homosexual. I meant gay as in like really bad. You know what I'm saying? I meant as in like that sucks. That thing is a sissy ass thing that sucks. I didn't mean like you. And your boys sucking cock. That rules.
It's not like sucking cock, it's just
it's not like getting it up the fucking gick pipe. It's not like fucking... It's not like fucking limping into work on a Monday morning, gay.
Fucking hell.
We're talking like, you know, my chips were cold. We're talking they forgot... They gave me salad instead of fries, gay. That's what I mean. Not like sucking a big cock. That's cool. And that's how you win. That's how you get them.
Get them back to your place.
For the love of God, follow this advice. For the love, that'd be so much fun. But yeah, look, that is it. Look, gay, we have to understand, and I guess it's like the euphemism treadmill. But for some reason, people they let words like amazing lose its value or change meaning. You know, because obviously that's that old Louis C.K. joke about like amazing used to be like fucking, you know, Pegasus or whatever, right. Like some like bird on fire flying through the air, and then one day it's like it means like you got some chicken wings and like that's amazing, you know,
right? So like
those words do change for some reason. Like things like calling things gay, it's offensive. It's like no, let us just change it. Gay just means like bad. That's what we mean. It means it's like not up to the standard of straight. Well, that's more offensive if you called something straight. Like if it was awesome. You go, that's so straight. Whoa, that's straight. Whoa, that's hetero as hell.
It's hetero as hell.
Oh, they some hetero wings. They some hetero chicken wings right there. Yeah, I don't know. But certainly do not ring anyone. Maybe just text them and go, yo, did I cause some issue with your gay friend? And he'd be like, which one? I'd be like, no, the actual gay one. Yeah. I don't know, man. Stop bringing them around then. I don't know. Don't invite them out. Right? If you can't be yourself, if they can't accept you for the homophobe that you are they really your friends? I don't think so.
But we're your friends here at the Tom Cure.
All right.
Can't even speak English.
Anyway, you fucking finish over here. Yeah, sure. just blowing fucking blood all over a tissue. Finish. All right, let's head over to the Patreon. Thank you very much for another episode. See you again next week or in a few days.